Greetings, good people. This is vk3sl, and we are just here for a short time today. Really short missions, actually. Probably got less than an hour. I thought I'd keep the airwaves warm and present something historical and hysterical. I don't know if Frank knows I'm here. I hope so. Anyhow, we just thought we'd do something short and sweet, and because there's a busy weekend ahead and I can't get out tonight, can't get back tonight. I've got to head out to the airport very late, pick up Livia, and there won't be any late night program. Although I had a whole playlist all ready for it tonight, but it can't happen. But yeah, so tomorrow afternoon may be another short spell because it's musical season. And we're all very involved in a local musical at the moment. What else? Sunday, perhaps. So there we have it. There's the sketch. That was the main reason I came on, really, to tell you about the sketch. So, yeah, there we have it. We'll play a few records, though. Let's go back to 1920 Mumble, early 20s, I think. This is one from the Stew collection, and it's called The Chic. And I wonder if it has anything to do with Rudolph Valentino. Maybe. A track called The Chic, recorded in the early 1920s, definitely an acoustic 78 there. And on the label it tells us that it's the Club Royal Orchestra. No other information. The other side is Leave Me With a Smile, saxophone, xylophone, piano and orchestra. That could be interesting. Well, we should sample it and see. I will endeavour to get my phone, check if Frank's left a message, or I can give him a call. But we'll see where it takes us. Yay, there we have another acoustic record. Actually, the other side of the disc we just heard. And that was the All-Star Trio, and their orchestra. Could be anyone. But here we go, our 20s hit. Now, I'll follow on with a couple of recordings from the new music collection here. And there are a few bits and bobs here. Here we go. Journey into Melody, the Queen's Hall Light Orchestra, directed by Charles Williams, on a chapel disc from the 1940s or 50s. And these 78 vinyl records always sound most excellent. light music at its best. The music of Charles Williams on a Chapel disc there. And hi there, Frank.
Good afternoon, Steve, and good afternoon to the listeners from vk3sl.
Yay, thank you, Frank, for chiming in. Yes, we've just decided on a very short program because we've got the musical this week, and it's, program tonight, then tomorrow afternoon, then tomorrow night, and I don't think I'll get to be on tomorrow, to be honest, or certainly not tonight, and maybe Sunday. We'll see how we go. So that's
one day at a time.
One day at a time. That's the shed. So yeah, I'm keen to hear about your music night tonight, though. What are you planning to play?
It's unusual tonight. We usually, instead of selecting from YouTube as we always do, we're having it here, and we're having no pictures tonight. We're playing from our CD and record collection.
Oh, sweet! That's fabulous. What a great idea!
Isn't it a good idea? It's turning out to be terrific because we're all reviving memories of CDs and we forgot we had. And
yes. Oh, isn't that marvelous? I love it. Oh, that is really good to hear. Yes, use the original media. It's the way to go.
That's right.
It's certainly the name of the game here.
It'll be a bit of a wallow in nostalgia night, but who cares?
That's really good. And is anyone bringing any vinyl?
They can if they want.
Right.
I'm not personally. I got an embarrassment of choices just with the CDs.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I didn't even reach the vinyl.
Exactly. You got a vast collection of CDs.
I understand Peter's bringing some vinyl.
Oh gosh, that's great. That's really good. Look forward to hearing what people choose. Can you give us a little sneak preview about your what you're going to play?
A lot of bit of early rock, bit of Chuck Berry.
Oh, great.
Bit of Billy Joel.
Really?
I'm playing the two Chopin polonaises, the military and the heroic.
Okay.
I know that'll go down well.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, fantastic music.
More still, but that's the sort of the general thing.
Yay, excellent. I've noticed the music professor has put up a very interesting program, which I was originally going to play tonight before I'm called out to the airport and other things, and I'll save it for a future missions. And it's about the famous Bach Prelude No. 1 and how there is apparently an antecedent to it, a different version of it, which survives. And
is that the number one in book one? Or?
Yes, number one in book one.
That's the little C major one.
Yes, the C major one. There's another version of it, which is slightly different, and it's significantly different, really. It's same figuration, same sort of sequence, harmonic sequence, but different style of arpeggio. So
I'm fascinated with that.
Yeah,
I learned it.
Oh, very good. Okay,
it's an easy piece, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what I'll do, I'll send you the link. I only listened to a part of it. And I'll send you the link, and then in your own time, have a listen, and then we'll feature it in a future program. So
that'd be great.
Yeah, that could be interesting. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's popped up this afternoon, so I thought that would be good. Yeah, all right. We'll just play a couple more records. The main thing I want to do is just sort of check in to see how things are.
Oh, very good.
As a nice little aside to the
good
mania
for me.
Yeah, the mania missions. Anyhow, I'm drawing tonight from, as I was last weekend, from Mr. Stew's collection of chapel discs and various things. We have here the Melody Light Orchestra, conducted by Ollie Jensen, and this one's called Shortcake Walk. Another vinyl 78, and vinyl 78, they sound so good. Okay, there we go.
That's good fun, isn't it?
It is. It's excellent, isn't it? I love these chapel discs. That was Shortcake Walk, name of that one. Sydney Torch. And, the Melody Light Orchestra on a chapel disc. Now,
It was a dance, wasn't it? A cakewalk.
It sort of felt like it, didn't it? Just sort of had that cakewalk vibe.
I think it actually was. I don't know whether that was the rhythm.
Yeah.
I think it was a dance in the even sort of maybe before the 20s even.
Okay, very good. Oh well, that's nice to hear. I like its sort of vibe. Amongst this collection, I picked out one of the most unusual looking records here, and did the the AI thing, and took a photo of the label and said, "What can you tell me?" And it's just amazing. It's just given me all this information. Now the record itself is a label you just never ever see. It's a Payne's Bon Marche disc.
God.
And it's a custom label, and it says here, this is our little wiki AI friend. It says the retailer custom label Payne's Bon Marche was well-known department store and drapery emporium located at 134 to 144 and 157 to 163 Burke Street in Melbourne.
Yeah, my mum used to go there often. She did a lot of dressmaking.
Oh, right. She went to the Bon Marche store. Very good.
Frequently, yeah. I went with her, yes. As a little kid being dragged along. Bored to tears.
I understand. Because they had Buckley's and Nuns, and they had so many departments. Foy and Gibson's, that's right. All these stores. Yeah, it says during the 20s, major retail stores frequently commissioned custom-branded stencil records from British record manufacturers. And it says, note the British-made text on the ship emblem. So it even recognises the ship emblem on this. Incredible. And it even talks about the details of the copyright stamp. Amazing. And anyhow, the title of the song is called Come to the Fair, and it says here, written in 1917 by East Hope Martin with lyrics by Helen Taylor.
I think I used to sing this at the choir at the Blind Institute.
Did
hey,
you?
Ho, come to the fair.
Really?
That's how it goes.
Oh,
hey,
my God.
Oh, come to the fair.
Yeah, that's it. I did sample this. I played it on the one-note gramophone earlier. Yeah.
It's a good song. It's good fun to sing.
Yeah, it's a lovely little tune, so I'll pop it on in a moment. And, it says it became an immensely popular English ballad, light classical piece throughout the early to mid-20th century, recorded by many prominent concert and operatic singers. Anyhow, the artist is a guy called Tom Kinsberg, and it says here, a Scottish-British bass baritone singer who was active on the concert stage and in recording studios during the 1900s through to the 1920s. And the vocal heritage, he was a pupil of the legendary English baritone Sir Charles Santley. And during World War I, he served in the 128th Battalion London Regiment, the Artists' Rifles, a unit famous for housing many prominent actors, musicians and performers, including fellow noted baritones Charles Mott and Roy Henderson. I mean, isn't this extraordinary? All I did was took a photo of this obscure label. There's probably only a couple of copies of this record around, and then it extrapolates all of that information.
Quite incredible.
It is astonishing. So we'll have to hear it now. It's Come to the Fair, sung by Tom Kinsberg with orchestral accompaniment, and I'm sure it's the tune you know, because when you gave me a little sample there, it rung true. I think we're on board. So sing along to your heart's content, and listeners, do likewise, and we'll have a chorus. Here we go. Have to find the groove.
The sun is shining, so welcome the day. Hey ho, come to the fair, the folk are all singing so merry and gay. Hey ho, come to the fair, all the stalls and the green are as fine as can be, with trinkets and tokens so pretty to see. So it's come then, maidens and men, to the fair in the pride of the morning. So deck yourselves out in your finest array, with a hey ho, on to the fair. The fiddles are playing the tune that you'll know. Hey ho, come to the fair, that drums are all beating away, let us go. Hey ho, come to the fair, they'll be racing and chasing from morning till night, and round about turning from left and to right. So it's come then, maidens and men, to the fair in the pride of the morning. So lock up your house, there'll be plenty of fun, and it's hey ho, unto the fair. Oh, love-making so it so be of the mind. Hey, ho, come to the fair. All hearts that are happy are loving and kind. Hey, ho, come to the fair. Hey, pick to the wedding, the fiddle should play. I warrant you'll dance till the end of the day. Come then, maidens and men, to the fair in the pride of the morning. The sun is shining, so welcome the day. With a hey, ho, come to the fair, maidens and men, come to the fair in the morning. Hey, ho, come to the fair.
Hey, what do you reckon, Frank? Oh, sorry. Here we go. You're up now.
I love to hear that again.
They bring back memories for you.
Memories
Oh, it's fabulous. Yeah, it's
We
good.
used to sing as kids. I used to love to sing.
Yeah, it's great. Do they have a choir?
Makes you feel better when you sing.
Oh, it does. It's so good for the soul.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Terrific.
It's fun. So, yeah, Tom Kinsberg with orchestral accompaniment on a Payne's Bond march record. You seldom see these discs. And I mean, they're just, as it says, paste over labels. So I'm just amazed that the wiki friend here is able to make sense of it. So, yeah, anyhow, there you have it. All right, well, play something else. Just a couple more. Haven't got much time. Here's another chapel disc called Flower Show, and it's the music of Charles Williams.
Yes, I remember Charles Williams, the orchestra.
Yeah, Melody Light Orchestra.
That's the one.
So, here we go. Another chapel disc to keep things moving. There we go. And, yeah, we'll pick one or two more after this. So well recorded, these chapel discs, and being pressed in vinyl at the 78 RPM speed, they have a certain presence.
When would that have been done? In the 50s?
Yeah, 50s, late 40s, early 50s. Yeah, that period. They all sound good, and they're very robust. Even if they're scratched, you just don't hear it. They just always sound good.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've just given our little wiki friend another prompt here, and this one is I'm trying to sort of push the boundaries a little bit to see what they do know. I mean, AI, of course, is prone to hallucination as well, so you don't necessarily take all this as gospel, but the sentiment is interesting.
Yeah.
And in this instance, I've got a record that's been sitting here next to me for the last couple of months. We did play it about 2 months ago, and I need to file it in the appropriate place because I don't want to lose it. It's a very unusual disc, recorded in Melbourne in 1928. And it's the Geelong Mouth Organ Band.
I heard of them. Yeah, I think we might have even played them.
Yes, we did play this disc, and I just need to file it, and I've kept it here. And I thought, I'll just do a little wiki search on it and see what information about the Geelong Mouth Organ Band is
What does AI know about that?
Well, AI tells me all about it. Formed in late 1927, early 1928 by Joe Saunders, a talented mouth organist who organised the group in Geelong. The first modern mouth organ band in Australia. Early debut, one of their earliest public performances was at the famous Palais de Danse in Geelong on April the 28th, 1928. Quickly became popular, featured radio performers on the early Melbourne stations like 3LO and 3AR.
Yeah.
In 1928, they won a championship conducted by Saunders himself, mouth organ championship organised by stations 3LO and 3AR, taking home gold medals. And that's probably what this disc is a product of. National and state national titles as claimed on the record label. They competed regularly in prestigious competitions such as the South Street at Stedfords in Ballarat, the pinnacle of Australian band competition at that time. Geelong West Harmonica Band in 1931 is a close related ensemble, and the Geelong West City Harmonica Band took first place in the national championship ahead of rival powerhouses like the Ballarat Harmonica Band.
Oh my God!
This is just such
scary.
It's incredible, isn't it? I think it's scoured the newspapers. I think it's gone through. This algorithm sort of looks through Trove and because this sort of detail could not only be sourced would be, I would assume, a primary source.
Well, that's right.
Yeah. So it says, it's got another subcategory, cultural context. It says, during the Great Depression in Australia, harmonica mouth organ bands surged in popularity, and harmonicas were cheap, portable and accessible. Bands usually used locally distributed instruments such as the famous Australian Crackerjack Band, sold through Allen's music stores, and played multi-part arrangements, melody, counter-melody, bass and rhythm that achieved a surprisingly full organ-like ensemble sound. So, yeah.
It does.
It's just amazing. How about that? I mean, it gives it quite a rap, doesn't it? I mean,
that is quite remarkable.
It is. So it's obviously gone through old newspapers or some periodicals or something to sort of dredge up something so particular. I mean, who would know about the Geelong Mouth Organ Band on a locally produced record with limited circulation in 1928 in Melbourne? I mean, serious?
That's right.
It's crazy, isn't it? I've got to keep testing this thing to see if I can find its limits, but evidently it has access to all of the public knowledge. I don't want to get too excited about it because I know it does hallucinate. And I know
well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
but I doubt any of that's wrong.
It's probably not, because it seems to be well nested in details, and sometimes it gives you the source or a series of sources that make up. Now I find that sort of that's helpful because it gives me a sense that then you can look at it and see, oh, that source is reliable or that source isn't.
Well, if it's important to you, you can check.
Exactly, you can go back and check, and I've done that quite a bit actually, but I've usually found it to be correct. I mean, it's with this sort of historical stuff. But having spoken about this record, I might as well play it again, and we'll hear it. Under the Double Eagle. It's March with the Geelong Mouth Organ Band, and it says proudly on the label, holders of the Victorian Championship. And what we've just heard, I'm guessing that it's the Victorian Championship in 1928.
What label's this?
It's a Vocalion broadcast label.
Sorry, yes, Vocalion.
Yeah, Vocalion Broadcast Deluxe. Recorded in the Vocalion Studios in Burke Street, Melbourne, back in the late 1920s.
It's remarkable how all of those reeds seem to be very much in tune with each other.
Yeah, they are. I wonder if they had a special. I mean, maybe it's the quality of the instrument, I suppose. That if they all sort of came from the same manufacturer, or if they're all calibrated to a standard, perhaps.
Certainly, they would have all come from the same manufacturer, I should think. But I would have expected a few to be.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's very good. I can't really hear any.
No, there are no major sort of pitch issues at all.
That's right.
And it was lovely to hear. Well, Frank, I've got to wind, unfortunately.
Yes, I know. Well, I've got to do stuff as well.
Yeah, look, understood. And we hope. I'll say Sunday, really. I think that's the best way forward. I don't think I really will have time to do anything tomorrow.
I'll listen tomorrow and see what's happening.
Yeah, if I'm around, I might just do another hour like this because I've got to leave it in 15 minutes. But look, I'll finish up with Elegance in Mink, Harry Dexter, the Crawford Light Orchestra. This goes for 3 minutes and that'll allow me to wind up station. So thank you, and we'll look forward to...
Say good evening to the listener.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Until soon. Have a lovely night tonight, Frank.
Thank you, and you too.
Cheers.
Cheers. vk3jr.
And vk3sl. Cheers.
Thank you.